Hi, I am Balaji Chippada and welcome back to my channel. In continuation of our Python series for data science, in this video, let's understand about dictionaries. In previous videos, we have learned about tuples, sets, and lists. Now, we will understand how dictionaries are different from all of these data structures and why do we need them. In lists, we have indexes, right? And by default, indexes starts from zero position and it will go to the length of the list. Now, are there any other ways that you can access the elements of a list other than indexes? No. That is where dictionaries comes into picture. We have key and value pairs, and key acts as an index. So we can have your custom index to access the elements of your data structure. That is how a dictionaries work. And dictionaries are enclosed inside a curly braces just like sets, but it will be little bit different. And dictionaries are ordered elements and they are mutable. That means the values inside the dictionaries can be altered or modified. Those are all the important characteristics of a dictionaries. So without any delay, let's get into the coding part. Now let's understand difference between lists and dictionaries. Now let's take an example of list which is of values 0, 5, 10, 15 and 20. And if we want to access these elements, we have to use via indexing, which is of 0, 1, 2, 3 and 4. The value of a list at index 4 is 20. This is how you access inside a list. And dictionaries are little bit different to lists which are having key and value pairs. We have a combination of key and value. So the elements of the list, we add it inside values 0, 5, 10, 15 and 20. Here in place of key, you can provide whatever you want. Either you can provide keys as 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, just like this, or else if you want to have, you can have custom keys like dog, cat, and Balaji and data, and this is a dictionary. So if I say get me the value from a dictionary in which index is 2, you will get 10 if the index is 2. But if you are using a custom keys like this, then if you want to access the value 10, you have to specify get me the value from a dictionary in which key is ant. So this is how mapping is done inside dictionaries. So here, if you see, I have declared my dictionary with open and closed curly braces. And inside this, I have key and value pairs. And these are separated by a colon. A key can be of any data type, either string, integer, float, but not multiple items. It should be unique. And value can be of any data type or data structure as well. Inside value, you can even give list as a value or tuples as a value or even dictionary as a value, but you cannot give list or tuple or dictionaries as a keys because it is an unique element and it should be mappable. So let's create this. If you see here at the fourth element, we have colors as a key and we have values as a list. This is completely valid and we got the output. So what if I want to create an empty dictionary? I can just do open parenthesis or closed parenthesis, curly parenthesis, and by default Python will understand it's a dictionary. But you might raise a question like, even these curly braces are representation for sets, how come it is taking by default dictionary? Now let's take an example. I will add element 2 inside this curly braces, and if I execute it now, the Python will treat it as a set because inside the curly braces there are no key value pairs, but there is only one element present inside this. So this will be treated as a set. Now what if I provide 2 colon 1? This is like a key value pair, right? So now Python will treat it as a dictionary. This is happening because Python is a dynamic programming language and you don't need to explicitly define anything. Cool. Now let me execute this. It will throw an error because inside this key I'm giving or passing a list which is not a valid syntax. That is why we are getting type error, unhashable type list. And we have function length, and we can get the how many elements that are present inside the dictionary. It will basically calculate how many key value pairs that are present inside the dictionary. Now let's talk about nested dictionaries. Just like lists, you can have list inside list. Just like that, you can have a dictionary inside a dictionary as well, but only at the value position. You cannot provide a dictionary at the key position. because that is not a hashable format. So if you see at the third element, I have the key as 3 and value as another dictionary, and it is completely valid and I can execute it. That's cool. Now there is this dict constructor where I can declare my dictionaries in this format as well. So let's understand this format. We have name, it will be treated as a key 1 and this is value 1. Age, key 2 and this is value 2. And we have this is key 3 and we have value 3. And you can give how many key value pairs that you want inside a dict constructor, and this is completely valid. And let me execute this. Cool. We got the dictionary as name John, age 36 and country Norway. Can I create dictionary out of lists? Yes, definitely. For example, let's take a list one which is keys and we have the values here, and another list which is called values and we have some elements inside it, and we have a list inside a list as well. This will be a nested list. Now what we are saying is dict constructor we are calling it, and we are saying zip of keys and values. What does this zip function do? It will map the first element inside the list one to the first element inside the values, and it will create a key value pair name John, and second we have age 30, right? So it will be age 30, and we have city New York, so it will be city New York, New York. So like this it will create a dictionary out of this. See, that's perfectly valid. Now, just like list indexing, as I mentioned before, in list we have indexing, but in dictionary we have keys, which will act as an index. So if I want to retrieve the value for a key called name, I can do my dict of name or else my dict of age, and we got the output John and 30, which is perfectly fine. As I mentioned before, dictionaries are mutable and we can modify elements inside the dictionary. Now let's take an example, my dict of gender male. If you see, there is no key for the name gender inside my dict, right? So what this will do is, first it will check whether the given key is present inside the dictionary or not. If it is not present, then it will add a new key value pair by using these two elements. That's what it does. So if I print my dict again, now we have another key value pair which is gender and male. What if I want to change the value for a particular key? I can do by like this. My dict of age equals 31. What I'm saying here is override my value of 30 to 31 by doing this. This is why dictionaries are mutable in nature. And we have another method called dot pop. What it will do is it will remove the key value pair from the dictionary and it will return the value for this key into this variable. So city, for the key city, you have value as New York and that will be saved under this removed values. And if I printed my dict, city New York key value pair will be removed because we did a pop. Now my dict got get hello. Let's execute this. What does this do? It will check for the key hello inside your dictionary, and if it is not present, it will provide you none as an output. And let's say my dict dot get age, it will get me the value of that key inside the key value pair. Pop item basically removes any random key value pair and returns those key values inside a tuple. Now let's execute this, and if I print removed item, it removed gender and male and it turned into a tuple. And if I execute or print my dict, gender and male will not be present because we did a pop item here. Clear? And we can delete a key value pair by using a function called delete, and there is no key value pair for the key age, and we can clear everything by using dot clear, and dictionary is currently empty. Hope that is clear. If you have any queries so far, please let me know in the comment section below. Now we have some more methods which are powerful in accessing the keys or values or items inside dictionaries. Now let's go with one by one. If you want to access all the keys in a dictionary, you can do this dot keys, and I can print keys view, because right now it is giving empty dictionary because we cleared my dictionary using dot clear method. Now let's declare the dictionary again, my dict. code. Let's declare the dictionary again. And now if I execute this, I will get all the keys inside this parameter keys view. Just like that, I can get all the values by using dot values. And if I want to access key value pairs, I can use mydic.items. It will return me the key value pairs from my dictionary. See, name John, age 30, city New York. These are all key value pairs, and we got it inside tuples. And what if I want to add multiple key value pairs to my dictionary? I cannot just write everything in multiple lines, right? So we have another method called update, in which you provide a dictionary that you want to update with. And if I execute this, our dictionary will get added with country UK. And because we already have a city with New York as a value before, it will update the same value for the same key. Hope that is clear. Dictionaries cannot hold multiple duplicate keys. If a value is being changed for a same key, it will override the value which is already present inside the dictionary. That is all everything about dictionaries, and we will also learn about dictionary iterations once we learn for loops as well. So make sure you are subscribed to the channel and hit that bell icon if you are liking the content. And we will meet you in the next video. Bye bye.